Alright, hey guys, it's Markel here. Welcome back to NR2003. This is going to be race 18 here at Chicagoland. Tristen is your points leader, 35 points ahead of Randy. Josh, the only one I had to look at my phone for, he is now third with his third win from last week. He's 48 back. Your top 5 are within 100 points. Adam, who is 5th, 90 back. Ben, I would still think is in it, 117 back. But after Ben, who is 6th place in points, you got basically a huge jump for 117 back to 201 back to Nathan in 7th. So anyone from Nathan below is really far back, basically, is how I see it. As for biggest losers or winners in points from last week, Troy got 6 spots. Zach and Dan both lost 6. And Dan lost 4. Zach lost 6. David gained 3. And then everything else was basically 1 or 2. And Dylan also gained 3. He's up to 8th in points. So as for that, let's get here into Chicagoland. As we
driver.
There it is recording. Just want to make sure. Kyle's on pole. And David's second. Not a surprise, I guess. Whatever. I guess they're battling for poles all season.
Drivers, to your cars.
Oh, not done. Then we'll go from here. Kyle starts first. As we get going. It's TV1. Kyle first. David second. Ben third. Dan 4th. 5th is Adam. 6th Tristen. 7th is Devin. 8th Landen. 9th Malenko. 10th Zach.
Drivers, start your engines!
11th Markel. 12th Larry. 13th Brandon. 14th Nathan. 15th Troy. 16th Josh. 16th Josh. 17th Luis. 18th Dustin. 19th John. 20th is Randy. 21st is Elijah. 22nd Cody. 23rd Jacob. 24th Dylan. And Emerson starts last again. So we're going to get ready to go green here for 134 laps here at Chicagoland. Pace car pulls off. And we're green here at Chicagoland. Kyle actually gets a great start here. Ben moves up to second with Dan into third. A little bit of 3 wide back here in the back. Emerson passing. Dylan's already last. They have 3 wide for the race lead. Actually, Dan's going underneath his brother Ben for the race lead here. 3 wide here in the back. Dan leading, though Adam going underneath him. Kyle getting really close to Ben there. For right now, they keep it clean. Nobody wrecked it through the back. Dustin looks like he... Oh, maybe we did. We definitely have a caution. So, you got Larry. Looks like Dustin and Nathan. Oh, they went 4 wide. That's why. 5 almost. Larry tried to save it, couldn't. Dustin and Nathan just get collected. Looks like Larry definitely has the most damage from it. As for coming to the line for the caution, as long as they don't wreck again. Looks like Adam's going to be your leader. Looks like they all got there. As they go back to the leader now of Adam. As they might be pitting this time. Adam doesn't pit, but everybody else does. Alright. So we basically have 5 contenders for the championship right now. Tristen, Randy, Josh, Brandon, Adam, and Ben. They're all with 117 of the leader. If you want to go by with 100, championship, you only got 5 then of Adam, Brandon, Josh, Randy, and Tristen leading. Randy's 35 back to Tristen. Josh is 48. Brandon's 73. Adam's 90. And then Ben, if we count him, is going to be 117 back. And everybody from Nathan on back. Nathan's 201 back. Is all 200 or more. All the way down to Jacob, who's 370 back. And last. Alright, so I was cleaning up my desk. It looks like Devin came up behind Luis, so Adam's your leader who didn't pit. He might get passed very easily depending on the tire difference, which I don't think is big. So Adam should be fine. Everybody else is on the same strategy then. Actually, in a second we're going to look and see what the top 10 is. We know Adam's first, Luis second, but Devin third, Josh fourth, Malenko fifth, Brandon sixth, 7th is Dan, 8th Troy, 9th Tristen, 10th John, 11th Randy, 12th Markel, 13th Dylan, 14th Luis, 15th David, 16th Jacob, 17th Ben, who lost a lot of spots in pit road, Emerson, 18th, 19th Zach, 20th Elijah, 21st Kyle, who also lost a lot of spots, Cody, 22nd, Dustin, 23rd, Larry still in the race, 24th. And apparently Nathan's out with suspension in the 2 from that wreck. So Nathan is 25th and last. That's gonna hurt him in the points. Who's already 7th. As they're waiting to go green here. I forgot to look and see what the next race was. I think it might be Wreckfest Bristol, but I'm not sure. So that'll be entertaining to see who wins that. Especially when we go there again. Well, Luis definitely though needs a good day as he's in second right now, going to be starting in the restart. Malenko just trying to climb his way and get his first win, and I mean he is 10th in points, trying to get up there to the lead. Brandon trying to keep his consistency up to be the only one in the top 6 with no win. Troy been having a late charge in the points from being last almost all season, now up to 15th, so he's been slowly climbing. He's climbed 10 spots within the last 3 weeks. Tristen, your points leader, been pretty consistent all year. Only has a 35-point gap. Only 1 win to Josh's 3 and Ben's 2. As for everyone else, Jacob's last in points and not been doing very good at all. Only 10 laps led on the season. Emerson, most DNFs, along with, I think, Cody it is. Most pulls, David, and then Kyle second most pulls. As we go green here, David takes the green, coming off a fork, crossing the line. Back underway here at Chicagoland. Adam actually doing pretty decent after that restart. Everyone else seems pretty spread out. I assume Larry is going to be a little bit slow with the damage he had, but it looks like they fixed it on that car. As we look for the battle for the lead here with Luis in one of the two Dodges, actually needing a good run this week. And Malenko's there with him in P5 or P4 right now, but Dan looking underneath Malenko. Looks like he will get underneath him. Go later in, back in the pack. Kyle, don't know what that was. It looks like he's getting to that rear end of Emerson's car, not looking good. Yeah, Larry's definitely a bit slower. As we look at this, 3 wide for second. They're getting close to each other. Dan almost hit Malenko there. Tristen looking to make it 4 wide, but that's not going to be good if he does. As we look back here, watching Malenko is in a big cluster of cars right now. They're going to go 3 wide in front of him. Tristen almost hit the wall there. Maybe he did. Slowed up Malenko for sure. Larry definitely off. Adam still leading here. Oh, this does not look good right here. They keep it clean. Almost 4 wide again. Yeah, Larry's definitely slower. No wrecks, all good so far. This pack not looking good back here. All the guys in the points battle right now a little bit closer to the front, so that's good for them. Tristen though is behind some that are catching him in points, like Josh and Adam and Brandon. Actually, they're all in front of him. Randy, who's second, a little bit farther back right now. Kyle looks like he got loose. Do we have a yellow? No, we don't. Dylan just looks to have a problem. Adam lost the lead. Looks like David's going to take it here. Oh, there was a spin, so I think Dylan got turned, but he went down to the apron probably, and it was all okay. This is all getting sketchy back here. And if it happens in the front of the field, we're going to take half the cars out again. Oh, 4 wide in the front of the pack. This is not going to go well. Somehow they're holding it though. I don't think in the 3 and 4 it's going to go well. There it goes. Oh, they saved it. Brandon, though, to the lead, looking for his first win with Markel and Malenko behind him, who also don't have wins. There's a 3 wide back here, still under green. A lot of 3 wide behind everyone up here in the front, and there goes David. David and Markel wrecked together. Dylan almost hit one. As we're going to go back for the caution. And see what happened. Markel went on his side. Don't really know. They weren't 4 wide. Let's go to David's car. Oh yeah, they were. Ben made it forward on the bottom, and they just pushed Josh right up into Markel and David. Markel went up on his side along the wall. David's car has severe front end damage. I think they both might be out here. Oh lord, I can't talk for shit ever. Markel just rides the wall for half a turn 4 basically. We're gonna go back to the front. I mean, they're both still rolling, but we'll see. Trying to see who the leader was, but I don't know. Oh, there it was. It was Brandon still. So Brandon is gonna come off first. So Brandon is the leader now. David's out. Looks like Markel is going to be able to stay in, so he's going to be really slow, but it actually hasn't said yet. Markel's still on pit road, so it looks like they are fixing his damage. Yep, and he's back onto the track. Still plenty of cars on track to have a wreck. We'll wait for them to cross the line this time, and we'll go through the field here. David again started on the front row and is already out. Did I? I don't remember if I did the last race for iRacing. God, I always keep bringing that up because I forget if I did it. Oh, that's right. I tried it and wrecked out. The helm started rippity rip. Alright, so Brandon is your leader. Ben second, Landen third. Malenko fourth, fifth, Louise, both Dodge's top 5 right now. Elijah 6th, Josh 7th. Looking to catch up to Tristen in points. Emerson 8th, Adam 9th, Dustin 10th, 11th. Jacob, who's last in points. Tristen first in points, right behind him in 12th. Louise 13th, 14th, Devin, 15th, Cody, 16th, Kyle 17th, Randy 18th, Zach 19th, Dylan 20th is John, 21st Larry, 22nd Dan, 23rd Markel, and then the other two are out. As we should be going green next time by. Hey, sorry guys, I'm doing something. I'll be right back. Alright, we're going green here as I get back just in time. Brandon's going to be starting in the lead. Ben second. Both in the top 6 in points. Malenko making an early move off the restart down underneath Landen, trying to get third place here. Looks like he will get it though. Ben also went down to the inside of Brandon here going into 3 and 4. Ben's going to take the lead. I think Brandon just nearly missed the wall there. Yep, Markel's definitely off the pace, 155 down the straightaway. And they're not even hitting that after going through the corner. Very wide for second again. They're gonna wreck over here. That was close. We're gonna watch Josh here in the middle. Because I'm looking at this pack and it's not looking good. Malenko don't want to be there right now. Josh, I'm pretty sure the same with Tristen. All of them don't want to be in that pack. And they're gonna go almost 4 wide again there. Josh still right in the thick of it. And keep it clean as of right now. Kyle down on the bottom of all this. It's close to another wreck. Tristen losing spots now. I think Dustin's taking the lead down underneath Ben up there in the front. Right here does not look good. Ooh, Malenko almost took out Zach there. They're gonna go up. Here comes Malenko, gets put into the wall. Emerson gets involved. Jacob's gonna be the only one to spin. Larry's gonna nail the fuck out of him. Jacob, I think, is definitely out. Same with Larry now. Everybody else up here is okay. Malenko's gonna hit some damage on the car. Sure. And your leader is Kyle. As we're gonna go back and look and see what happened with Jacob. Jacob basically got the worst out of all that. They just started up here. They went basically 4 wide. They did go 4 wide. Jacob just ended up hitting Landen because of it. Emerson's going to have a little bit of damage, but he should be fine. Jacob slides down. There's Larry. Got the fuck, you know. Slammed the fuck out of him there. He's going to go back to live. See who your leader is when they come to pit road, if they all came down. It looks like it is Kyle, your pole sitter. And I will be back. surprisingly, we still have another lap of caution here. Looks like Kyle's first. Cody is second. Dustin third. Devin is fourth. Josh fifth. Tristen sixth. Seventh is Zach. Eighth Elijah. Ninth Dan. Troy is 10th. And then you got the rest of the field. Markel, who has damage. And no, Emerson had a little bit. And we know Malenko does. 21st. And that means Larry and Jacob are out of the race, like I said. It's going to give Larry another dip in the points. As we should be going green next time. And we are. Here on lap 28 at 134. So we're just hitting the half an hour mark into the race. And we're going to open the stats here. Josh, only person to have 3 wins on the season. Ben with 2. Everybody else that has one has 1. David with 9 poles. Kyle with 4. Or technically Kyle with 5 now. David with 9. Lap sled on the season is still Emerson with 242. Ben 227. And David 218, Adam in 4th with 206, and Cody is at 196 in 5th. As for top 5s, Tristen has the most with 7, Josh 6th, and then you got like 5 people with 5 there. As for top 10s, you got Brandon with 11, Randy, Josh, and Tristen with 10. And for DNFs, Emerson and Cody with 7 have the most. As we're back green here, underway at Chicagoland again. Kyle gets out to a good start. He actually gets a pretty good start as Cody's getting passed by Dustin here on the backstretch. Tristen down in 5th, trying to make it 3 wide, and he's going to. As they squeeze each other again. Fastest lap right now in the race is still Kyle. Don't go 4 wide. They're looking. Zach almost turned Josh there. There he goes to the back of the pack. Yep, Markel's definitely the slow one right now again. Kyle trying to hold off Tristen, who's charging to the front again in his 40 car. So 3 wide again behind them. Middle pack does not look good when they're doing that. Tristen right up there to Kyle now. Looking low. Looks like he's going to get the runoff on Kyle. Kyle blocks. Tristen, what the fuck? Don't know what that was. They're close to wrecking here again. Looks like Elijah was going to come up in front of the 88. These guys all got a little bit of damage. I'm pretty sure Dylan got turned, like I said. Markel's just super slow, and he's on the front stretch. Tristen, though, took the lead from Kyle. Kyle's trying to get it back here. And he's going to get underneath him here. Dustin needs to go low to get around Tristen, and he does. We go back through the pack. Nobody wrecked. All good. Tristen's going to lose a ton of spots here. Kyle back to the lead. Dustin gets shoved up. Troy up into the top 5 again this week. Adam making it 3 wide though. They're getting pushed 3 wide by Troy, sorry. This leaves Kyle back to the lead even more. Everything seems good as of right now. This pack up here looking scary with how close they are to each other. As Kyle pulls away. They're gonna go 4 wide. Almost right there. In the back, it's all okay. Markel right in front of the lead group right here. I'm gonna watch Markel and see what happens. Oh, I think they wrecked already. And Markel gets turned by his teammate Dan. Tristen gets involved. Same with Ben, and everybody's gonna pile in here. Devin saved it for whatever happened. And we're gonna go to Tristen, or we're gonna go to Markel, who I'm pretty sure is out of the race now. Yep, he was smoking. Just get turned by Dan, which I'm surprised they didn't just go like around the top like they normally do at every track. Just got fucked. He kind of fucked himself because he got the other wreck earlier on. It's too slow. Dan's gonna get to him. Right there, I thought somebody wrecked, but somebody just hit the wall. Oh, they did. Adam got turned right here. So that's probably what triggered the first part of the caution. Then we go back up here. As Dan is right here on Markel. Gonna turn him, boom, right into the wall. Tristen, Ben. Yeah, Tristen, Ben. Randy's gonna a little bit. Dan, Troy got a little bit. Looks like Landen got some. Josh did. With Adam spinning, I don't know if anybody hit him. It doesn't look like it. Continue this. What happens down here? Josh is still spinning. Looks like everybody else is okay. Kyle's still gonna lead. Devin saved it down at the bottom from what we saw. Ben hits the wall somewhere. We're just gonna go on board with some people. We're gonna start with Dan in them. We'll start with Dan and Markel. We'll start with Markel, go on his onboard for how slow he was. Then we'll go to Dan. Who saw Markel come up and they were right behind him. Look how fast they caught him here. Oh, sorry, that's not teammates. I said that, I think. Troy got turned into the wall a little bit. We're on board with Josh here. Yeah, so he might be okay. Go on board with Ben and then Randy. Ben's the one that ends up hitting Tristen. I think he hits the wall here too. Yep. Gets a little bit more damage. Then we'll go to Josh's view. He's gonna see all of it. Oh, I did that. Who am I missing? No. Maybe Landen? And then we gotta go to Adam's view for the other that caught, brought out the initial caution. Landon got major damage from all that. Oh, we gotta go in Tristan's view. And then we'll go to Adams. I think that was the 88 that nearly got hit. And then we go to Adam. We just got turned. And those two barely hit him, or nearly hit him. As we go back to Kyle. Kyle's not your leader no more. Cody is. And for people out of the race, Markel. That's it. That's a surprise. Tristen had major damage. Can't believe he's not out. They actually fixed his car, but he has no rear end. Adam has major damage. And we're back green here at Chicagoland. Zach takes the lead. Coming off of, what, 4? Leads that lap. John and Landen, though, going to make it 3 wide with the damaged car that he has. On that front end. Doesn't seem to be affecting Landen's speed at all. But Kyle gonna make it 4 wide. Oh, they are close. They keep it clean for right now. As we're still green, Brandon takes the lead. Elijah underneath him. Brandon still led that lap. Oh, they almost wrecked back there. John got put way up, but they saved it. That's the people really slow. It's Adam and Tristen. Somehow Tristen still's got a bit of speed, but these guys all have damage from Malenko back. And they're 4 wide up here again. Troy has damage. Emerson top 5. Oh my lord, they're stacked up back here. Elijah has the lead. Devin going underneath him though for the race lead. They're all touching again. I'm gonna watch Brandon here as he's in the thick of it. And he's gonna get turned. They're saving it. Holy shit. No yellow. Devin's your leader right now. As they all save that. We're going to be catching Adam here pretty fast again soon. I don't know what halfway is. is a 134, so give me a second. $67, alright. When we get to 67, that'll be halfway. Because they're all pretty close to each other again over here. Devin leading. Points leader in 19th, Adam 20th. That's all that's left in the race. Josh, though, looking for a fourth win. He's underneath Elijah here. We're going to go 3 wide up here in the front. This group, if they don't go 4 wide, should be fine. As they let Devin pull away. Kyle pushing people up the track there. That was close. Devin still leading here. We're gonna have a wreck, and there goes Dustin. They're all wrecking in the middle of the track back here. Tristen coming in full speed. Looks like he'll be okay. They make it to the line clean. I think it was what? Zach was involved in this one. Yep, Zach and Dustin. Oops, I thought I hit play. Dustin just got pushed up into Zach. Landen, John has front end damage. Dan got involved. But Dustin got the worst of it. He just got turned into the wall. Excuse me. Then you got everybody up here spinning. Dan and John got involved because of it. Looks like they'll be okay though. As we go back to the front. When they all are pitting. I think your leader was Devin when he came in. So it was. As of right now, nobody else out of the race. Kyle's gonna be the leader. What it looks like. I think. Or it was Cody. I know they all didn't beat Kyle. What the fuck? Yeah, they're waiting in Kyle. Told you. So Kyle's the leader. Dustin is out of the race, so we are now down to 19 cars. Somehow Tristan's 13th. We'll see where everybody is when the order gets flip-flopped after they cross the line. Which I think they just did. So we're going to go through the pack now. Kyle first. Cody second. Devin third. Fourth is Luis. Fifth, Brandon. Sixth, Randy. Seventh, Emerson. Josh is eighth. Ninth, Elijah. And 10th, Troy. Malenko's 11th, 12th Landen, 13th Dylan, 14th Tristen, 15th Adam, 16th Dan, 17th Ben, 18th John, and 19th Zach, last running. Fastest lap of the race still Kyle, and then Landen, David, everybody else there. Zach and Randy in the top 5 of the fastest laps. Alright, so I guess I was messaging the EWRL chat because Dylan thought he won the Daytona race. I was like, no, you didn't win the Daytona race. You probably won the one that you least expected. I don't know, are we going green this time? Yes, we are. Alright, here we go. Well, here we go, guys. We're going green here. Cal takes the green flag. Devin going underneath. Cody here. 200 cars in the top 2 now. Brandon looking for another good run. Getting points on Tristen, who has damage. Same with Randy, who's second in points, and Josh in third. Emerson back here looking for good points today. Same with Troy. As the rest have a lot of damage. We're gonna watch. Devin takes the race lead here going into 3 and 4. As Brandon's trying to look underneath Devin here. Kyle might have hit the wall there. Not really sure. Okay, I think there's a glitch on the 95 with the damage on the side, but he did spin, so it might not be. Everybody seems pretty spread out because of damage and stuff. But the leader is Josh going down to the inside, trying to get his 4th win. Underneath Brandon for the race lead. Brandon still led that one. Kyle, though, he's still there. Kyle going for the race lead now. Going to 3 and 4. I think Cody's going to try diving it underneath Kyle this time. Maybe not. So they're all pretty close back here again. Josh almost hit the wall there. Kyle back to the race lead. They still do have a big enough pack to where they can wreck. Like I said, 4 wide, not good. Brandon's going to turn Cody, and that's going to put Cody right in the middle of the track. That's going to be yellow. What's going to happen with Luis? They all saved it. Kyle gets the flag. Cody got spun. Basically a nice save between everyone here. Brandon hit Luis, or actually hit Cody because they were 4 wide. Just got pushed up. Cody just went for big spin. Luckily he was on the apron. And Luis was okay. No one else out of the race. Definitely not after that one either. And we're about, I think we're going to hit, you know, halfway under this caution here. Yeah, under 67, so I think we'll hit it under green, hopefully. Under green. As we watch Kyle's pit stop. And see what happens here. Actually, Elijah comes out first. Brandon might have actually beat him. Yes, Elijah's going to be the leader now. Alright, Elijah leader as I'm, you know, texting and Facebook through the EWRL group. Elijah's first. Kyle second, third, Brandon fourth, Emerson fifth, Randy sixth, Troy seventh, Malenko eighth, Landen ninth, Luis 10th, Dylan 11th, John 12th, Devin, who was just leading up there with Kyle 13th, Ben 14th, Zach 15th, Dan 16th, Tristen 17th, Cody 18th, Josh, who was also up there, and 19th, Adam. So I think somebody else retired. Or was I wrong? I think I'm wrong about that. It might have been Dustin. Yeah, Dustin was the last one to retire still. Okay. Alright, we're going green this time. Bye. Elijah, Kyle, Brandon, Emerson, Randy, your top 5. Emerson looking for a really good points day as he's down in the top bottom 20, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's 21st right now. He needs a good point stay here. Elijah does too. Coming off a 4, pace car pulls off. We're back green here at Chicagoland. Kyle though got a great restart. Going underneath Elijah in turn 1 here. Brandon also down there. Gonna be able to go underneath Elijah coming off of 2. Kyle's gonna get clear off of 2 here. Brandon possibly gonna get underneath Kyle into 3 and 4. Doesn't get there though. Everybody back here, clear. Adam's still pretty slow. Brandon gonna get to the race lead. Brandon and Kyle both looking for their first wins this season. So is Luis back there, who's down to 3rd. Or no, up to 3rd, sorry. Oh, Brandon went way high there. Luis might get to the bottom of him, but Brandon blocks. I think Luis is still going to have the chance, and he does. Goes to the inside of Brandon into 1 and 2. Emerson falling back. Kyle still leads, waiting to see if anybody's going to be able to catch him. And Adam's just now going to come to the line. As I think Kyle's coming off of, what, 2? Yeah. Though Devin, like I said, was up there a little bit ago. Back up to the front with his teammate. And Landen's there too, their teammate, but he has damage. Same with Troy. Emerson fell back a bit. It's going to get passed by Cody. I think that's all he'll get passed by. Everybody behind them's decently slower. But they do have a huge pack up here that they're going to go for wide. Randy pushes Troy up. That was close. Let's Devin and Kyle battle for the lead as Devin goes underneath him. They're 4 wide again. No, they're not. They saved it. Are they going to try 4 wide again? They almost did. I decided not to again. As Randy, though, got a run on Kyle. And Kyle actually dove down underneath Devin. They didn't wreck again. That was close. Goddamn pace car. Kyle, still your leader. Adams on the backstretch. Randy to second. Fucking pace car. Looks like maybe we sped out a little bit now, hopefully. We have a longer green flag run here. That's what I'm hoping for, but they'll probably find a way to get back into a pack. Looks like maybe 14 cars are competitive enough for the race win. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, hello. So Kyle has the race lead going into 3 and 4 right now. Or is it 1 and 2? What the fuck am I at on the track? Yeah, okay, so it's 1 and 2. Kyle goes down the backstretch here. Devin chasing him for the race lead. As Randy's down into 3rd. Actually, Elijah passed him going into 3 and 4 for 3rd here. I'm amazed we haven't wrecked within a good couple laps now. I think enough people have damage, and no, we have a big enough pack still. Let's see. Top 4 are spread out enough that they won't be involved. But everybody 5th on back might. They're all good for right now. Kyle still leads this lap. Him, Devin. Actually, no, Devin has a win, sorry. So Kyle, Brandon, out of the top 3 don't have wins. Devin does. Landen looking for his 1st and 5th. Troy 6th, also looking for his 1st. And then they almost wrecked behind Troy. But they saved it with Malenko, Luis, and Josh going 3 wide. And John, Cody, and Randy also going 3 wide. As Devin takes the race lead here from Kyle. Kyle, though, dives back down to the inside here in the 3 and 4. Coming to the line with Elijah trying to take 3rd away from Brandon. Devin leads this lap. Looks like we're spread out pretty good now. 3 wide died down. It's all basically single file now. So only had 19 of the 25 cars left in this race. Dustin and Markel, Larry, Jacob, David, and Nathan all out of this race. Kyle leads that lap. How far till we catch Adams going into 3 and 4 now? We're coming off of 2 now. So that might be a problem when we get to his lap car. Unless we get to pit stops first. Your top 10 will go through after they cycle through this time. So you got Kyle, Devin, Troy in 3rd, Elijah 4th, Luis 5th, Brandon 6th, Josh 7th, Landon 8th, Malenko 9th, and Cody is 10th. Something happened up here. Or are people pitting? What happened? Oh, people are pitting. Just slowed everyone the fuck up. Here at Chicago. Now there's a huge pack again because of people slowing up. If we don't wreck, I'll be amazed. As Devin is underneath Kyle again for the race lead. Elijah pit this time. Devin and Kyle still stay out as they're going to be catching Adam here. How they will navigate Adam here, we do not know. Kyle almost hit him. Devin's going to get held up and actually almost turns Adam there. I think, yep, Kyle is pitting along with Devin. Any leaders stay out? Cody does. So we'll watch him. You know, he has front hood damage along with Dylan right behind him. Looks like Cody is going to be pitting this time. I think Dylan will be too. Yep, they are the last two to pit. And then we'll go through the order after pit stops. And Adam pits right in front of them too with his slow ass car. Cody's going to take right side tires this time. Kyle still fastest lap on the race. Dylan gets out before Cody. Yep, and there's Kyle. Kyle, Dustin, Elijah. Or Kyle, Elijah, and Devin, sorry. Dustin's out of the race. So I know we lapped Adam. Yep. So Adam, we're going to be lapping again. Probably. Kyle is going to be the race leader, but Elijah underneath him. Elijah first. Kyle second. Devin third. Emerson fourth. Troy fifth. Sixth Josh. Seventh Luis. Eighth Randy. Ninth Dylan. 10th Cody. 11th Brandon. 12th John. 13th Landen. 14th Malenko. 15th Dan. 17th Ben. 18th Zach. 17th Zach. 18th Tristen. And 19th is Adam. Last running. So we know the 17, 40, and 19 all have major damage, so they're not going to be factors for the win this week. Then basically, I would say John on back won't win. As we have basically a 6-car pack for the win. With 2 Chevys, 3 Toyotas, and a Ford. Kyle, Devin, Elijah, Troy, Josh, and Emerson. Kyle trying to make the high side work here, going around Elijah here. There's Tristen and Zach, who are both going to go a lap down here soon, are fighting for 17. Elijah takes the race lead here. He's actually going to get clear Kyle off of 4. Troy, who I feel like has pretty major damage, somehow is keeping up and it's in 6th. Unless it's a glitch, but I swear in that wreck he had major damage. We know Josh spun, but he didn't get really any damage at all because nobody hit him. So he's up here in 3rd. Emerson got bumped a little bit, but he's good. Kyle hasn't been involved in anything all day. The same with Devin, I don't think. There's Elijah, tries to catch up to Kyle here again off of 2. That's the top 6 are all within a second of each other, and then you have Randy, who's 7th, 4.3 back, and they're in a pack of 2 there. Elijah almost took out Kyle there. As they're catching up to Tristen and Zach right here going into 1 and 2. Kyle almost hits Tristen. Josh and Troy, the next ones to hit them. See what happens here. Troy's stuck behind Tristen. Adam, or not Adam, but Josh stuck behind Zach. Troy, Emerson, and Josh are going to get around them finally. As the other 3 pull away. Kyle, Elijah, and Devin going into 3 and 4. Kyle still leads. Devin trying to go around the high side of Elijah. It looks like Elijah will keep on, or hold on a second coming off of 4. And he does. Emerson Josh and Troy are all going 3 wide for 4th. Kyle pulls away a little bit here as Devin's going to go underneath Elijah for 2nd in the 3 and 4. Because we're on lap 94 of 130 or 134. Yeah. Brandon has worked his way up to 7th now after being out of the top 10 after pit stops. He's looking to try and catch up, close the gap to the leaders, hopefully. But Luis is battling him pretty hard. It looks like we're going to be catching up to more lap cars here soon. All from Landen. Probably 5 actually, because you got Dylan, Dan, Landen, Malenko, and Ben all slow also. It's Kyle still leading, but Devin gonna go underneath him here going into 1 and 2. Devin's gonna take the race lead here. But Elijah also looking underneath Kyle. That's gonna put him to 2nd. Down in 3 and 4. Elijah might look underneath Devin. He is going to. Elijah coming off of 4 is going to have to run down on the bottom. Josh pushing him. Josh is taking 3rd from Kyle. Kyle's now falling back to 5th as Troy goes underneath him into 1 and 2. Emerson just barely hanging on to the draft of these 5. Josh, though, dives down to the inside of Elijah going into 3 and 4. Josh is going to take the race lead. Troy, though, looking to the bottom of him into 3 and 4, so Troy might lead this lap with the help of Kyle pushing him in the bottom. They're going to go 3 wide at the line, though, and Josh leads it. Kyle back to the race lead. Coming off of 2, Devin dives down to the inside of him. Both Hendrick teammates right now. Emerson decides to pit. Looks like it's time for pit stops again. Devin leads that lap. 5 of them stay out. Emerson of the top 6 is the first one to go in. Any takers this time for pit road? I think Josh is pitting. No, he doesn't, but I think, yeah, Troy pit this time, so out of the top 5 that were left, he pit. Devin, Elijah, Kyle, and Josh all stay out. As of right now, where Tristan's running, this is going to help Josh gain more points. Same with Randy, who's in 8th. Devin, Kyle stay out another lap. And Josh does too. Elijah pit that time. Looks like the Hendrick cars have a good fuel mileage right now. I think Kyle might have. Nope, none of them pit that time. They might be trying to make it to where they hopefully can make it to the end here. They all hopefully might be pitting this time, and it looks like that's what's happening. Kyle, Devin, and Josh are all pitting. Let's see where Emerson and Troy come out, and Elijah. Those 3, because they all pit before these 3. As we're going to watch Kyle's pit stop here. No one else is retired. The pack behind all pit 2. Kyle looked like he took left side tires there. Josh coming out of pit road. Devin coming out. Kyle comes out in front of both of them. But Josh gonna hit the gas better coming off of pit road. Josh is gonna have the lead for right now. We don't see Emerson or Elijah yet. It looks like Josh does come out as the leader. Yep, and Kyle and Devin still get second and third. Elijah fourth. Emerson. It's going to be fifth, Troy sixth. As they look like they fell back to the pack behind them. So as of right now, it looks like it's a 95, 88, and 9 all battling for the win. Josh, Devin, and Kyle, only one looking for his, first win. Elijah's there who has a win, so only Kyle looking for the first win. Josh looking for his fourth, and Devin and Elijah looking for their second. Kyle takes the race lead here, going into 1 and 2. As we're on lap 105 of 34 here. I think they might be able to make it to the end, or we have one more pit stop. I don't remember here. I think we still have one more. We know Elijah is definitely going to pit first if they do. And we know the 980 and 95 are probably all going to pit together. There's Adam as we lap him again. Kyle and Devin go around the high side. Elijah does too, and it looks like Josh will also. As Devin, though, dives down to the inside of Kyle here off of 1 and 2. Devin trying to get the race lead again as they keep trading it back and forth between them two. Elijah looked to make it 3 wide there, but couldn't hold it. As he pushes the 88 to the lead. Yep, Troy and Emerson fell back. Emerson up to 5th as they're almost 5 seconds back now to these 4 race leaders. We'll be catching Dan here anytime to lap him. Adam's 2 laps down now. Zach and Tristen 1. And the rest of the people are out. As Devin holds on to the race lead here, Kyle's trying to get a run down the backstretch. He is. He's going to dive down to the inside of Devin here in 3 and 4. Kyle takes the race lead, coming to the line. 110. Lap 110, sorry. We got 24 to go. Devin drops back to 4th. Elijah, though, down to the inside of Kyle here for the race lead. Elijah comes off of 4. He's going to lead this lap, it looks like. And he does. With the 88 of Devin pushing him. Kyle's going to drop back to 3rd here. Maybe 4th as Josh gets underneath him now. Devin, though, going to take the race lead going into 3 and 4 as he has the bottom line. They're going to go 3 wide for second with Josh, Kyle, and Elijah. Just going to let Devin pull away a little bit here going into 1 and 2. Kyle back in the second, Josh the third, Elijah fourth. 2 Hendrick cars trying to lead as many as they can today, as it's been between them all day long. And then you've had the 495 just poking at the lead here and there. Kyle gets back to the race lead. Devin slides in the second. Devin, though, trying to make up a run here on the Kyle. Looks like he's going to get there down to the bottom. He's going to go into 1 and 2. Devin dies down to the inside, coming off of 1 and 2. Looks like Devin's going to have the lead. It's going to be a drag race down the backstretch. As Elijah's looking to make it 3 wide down into 3 and 4. But Devin blocks the bottom. Alright, so guys, Elijah though takes the race lead here. My dad texted me. Elijah takes the race lead here, coming to lap 116. As we're catching up to Dan here, we're going to be lapping him. Elijah goes to the bottom of Dan, almost hits him. Kyle gets back to second, going to make it, you know, might make a move on Elijah going into 3 and 4. Kyle dies down to the inside of the 4 car coming off of 4. Coming to the line. Elijah still leads it, but Kyle's going to take the lead into 1 and 2. Devin, though, dies down to the inside of Kyle here. He's going to take the race lead now. Devin gets the lead at the line. Lap 118, sorry. Kyle needs to get down here to be able to slide in the second, but it looks like Josh is going to slide in the second as he had the inside line there. Coming off a 2 down the backstretch, he's going to get to the inside of Kyle as Devin has the race lead. Actually, Josh doesn't hang on to it, and it looks like Kyle's going to get the run on Devin for the race lead here. Devin dives down to the inside of Kyle here, coming onto the front stretch across the line. Devin has the inside line going into 1 and 2. I think Elijah pit. Same with the 95. That'll be the final pit stop today, as we have 14 to go here. Josh did not pit. He's just almost a second back with Dan behind him. Devin, though, takes the race lead here, coming off of 4. He's going to lead lap 121. Oh, we have a wreck in front of the leaders. It looks like Landen got spun. Who's going to be the leader to the line? It looks like Devin will be, and we're going to go back to Landen. Wait, is this still green? I don't know. Oh no, it's yellow. Okay, we're gonna go find Landen and see what happened. So it looked like they were maybe all trying to pit here. Malenko is gonna get, you know, he's underneath him clearly. Landen just tries to cut down to pit and gets turned. So I'm gonna go back to Devin and see what, you know, this looks like for everyone. And it looks like only the top 10 are in lead lap. From what I can tell. It looks like Kyle's going to get off pit lane first, and he will be your leader. And this will either be green to the end, or we're going to have one more caution, because we're going to hit 10 to go this time by the line. Alright. Well, actually, do people stay out? I think they're all trying to get laps back or something. Unless it's all lap cars pit this time. I think that's what it is. I think Kyle's the leader. I'm not sure. But it looks like Emerson's going to get screwed out of a top 10 here. Oh, I know. Dylan's the leader? The fuck? Alright, well, Dylan's the leader. Emerson's just on the tail end of the lead lap. So, top 13 technically on the lead lap. Landen's still in the race. As I think we're going green this time. No, we still have the yellow lights on. Dylan, no leader with severely damaged car, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I think we're going green this time. Yes, we are. As, you know, Dylan, the leader somehow. Doesn't make sense, but awesome. Only really 9 people that are in contention. Dylan, then you got Kyle, the idiot of Devin, Luis, Cody, Malenko, Josh, Brandon, and Randy. So Brandon, Malenko, Cody, Luis, and Kyle all looking for their first wins. Then you have Dylan, Devin, Josh, and Randy looking for their first. Or for their second, sorry. It's going to be a short run to the finish here. We'll see what Dylan's going to be able to do. We know Kyle and Devin have the best cars today. The pace car pulls off, coming to lap 126 here. And it's green flag. Dylan's still the race leader as of right now. But Devin's got the inside lane, might make a 3 wide on Ben here. And it looks like he will. Your leader's not going to be Devin here. Devin's your race leader. Kyle following him. Kyle diving down to the inside of Devin here, coming off of 1 and 2. As they catch up to Troy. Devin pulls down in front of Kyle. Kyle didn't get the spot there. We're still in the green here. Kyle diving down to the inside. Devin here going to 1 and 2. Kyle takes the race lead. As they both got to get around Elijah, even though Elijah has the speed to be up there with him. Kyle going underneath Elijah here. Devin needs to get around Troy to have a chance at Kyle. As they come to 5 to go. Devin going to make a 3 wide. Doors Troy basically to get that. Josh, though, also up here is the 88 and 95 are going to try and chase down Kyle here. Josh underneath Devin. Luis also up here in the 4th. And nobody else retired, so. Josh now in the 2nd here. Luis looking for his first win. Same with Brandon in 5th. Cody in 6th back there is looking for his first too. Kyle, though, holding on to it as of right now. Coming to 3 to go. Will anybody be able to chase him down? Lap cars making a problem for a lot of them right now. Brandon, though, getting up there. Oh, God. Brandon chasing down Kyle here, coming to 2 to go now. Or, sorry, this is still 3 to go. My bad. Only right now there's a lap car between Brandon and 3rd, which is Luis, it says. Brandon goes down to the inside of Kyle, coming here off of 4. Coming to 2 to go. Brandon takes the inside lane here. Brandon dives down to the inside of Kyle. Coming off of 2, Brandon will head the race lead. Troy also passes Kyle here. That's going to put a lap car between Brandon and whoever. Troy, though, trying to get down to the inside of Brandon, and he does. Troy is just making this difficult on Brandon to get his first win. As we're coming to 1 to go this time by, Devin has the inside line on the bottom. As they're going to go 3 wide this time. Possibly 4. Devin's going to get turned. Cody's going to get through it, and Cody's going to get the race win. Cody comes off of 3 and 4 here, and he's going to win the race. don't know who's going to get second. I think it's still Brandon. Brandon still gets second. Third is Randy. So he's going to gain a shit ton of points on Tristen. Luis fourth. Fifth looks to still be Kyle. Sixth, Josh. Seventh is Devin. Eighth looks like it's Elijah. Ninth, John. 10th, Ben. And then we'll go look at the rest in a second. As I guess we'll go find and see who the wreck was. We're going to go to Brandon. Let's see what happened in this final wreck of the race. Cody, though, wins a dramatic end to this race. Brandon got taken out. I blame Troy. Would have maybe have been a decently good finish. Everybody just piles up on the backstretch. I don't think there was any major hits. Nope. We're gonna hit done now. We have a new points leader in Randy by 10 over Tristen. Well, actually, we gotta see where Josh is here because he finished 6th. But I know he's not the points leader. As we're gonna see you guys next time in New Hampshire for the first race there, which, fuck that race. That track's just ass, but I don't know how it is in this game. Hopefully it's actually pretty decent. Go add up Josh's points on the bottom. Who's actually catching up to Jacob in that. So 1935 plus 607, 2542. So Josh is still third, but Randy, new points leader here on race 18 after 18, going into 19. So halfway, we have a new points leader of Randy, 10 points over Tristen. Josh is third. So it looks like we'll have 4 people within 28 points of the leader. Adam is now 100 back, so right now it looks like a 4-car race. Brandon gets his first win, or not Brandon, but Cody gets his first win up to 13th. It'll be in points. As for everybody else, doesn't look like there's really any spots gained. I think Malenko gained a couple. He's mildly up to 9th in points now. Kyle looks like he's up to 7th. We'll see you guys next time for New Hampshire. Peace out.